For serious YouTubers, save time and money with TubeBuddy, the premier tool used at geekoutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below.
Hey, welcome to another episode of geekoutdoors.com. Now, on a previous video, I did an episode where I talked about how YouTube pays and why you should invest in YouTube. And the reason why I say invest is because I don't see YouTube as just a place to just create videos. I see YouTube as an investment, just like if you are thinking about stocks or if you're thinking about real estate. And the reason why I make that such a point is because videos that you create on YouTube are actually assets. They're not just videos. And let me explain what I mean by that. And so for a lot of people, if you told them about stocks or real estate, they would understand that those can potentially become assets. And not every stock or real estate is an asset. But what an asset is it's something that normally that you own, or in this case with YouTube videos, you not only own these videos because you made them, but you are also the one that created them. Unlike a real estate investment or a stock investment where you don't necessarily own them. Even if you had a real estate property, you don't necessarily own the whole thing because you still have to pay property taxes to the government. Okay, and so it's not entirely for yours to control. Whereas in a YouTube video, as long as YouTube doesn't take the rights from your video, you own these assets. And the reason why I say these are assets is because in general term, assets are something that can potentially make you a return. Okay, in this case, it could make you money in the long term. Okay, and then also they're assets because you can use them however you like in the future because you own these assets. And so with those thoughts in mind, I really feel that if you take an approach where you see these videos as assets, it's a lot more powerful that way than just seeing it as something that is, for you just to create videos on. And also, when you take a long-term approach, when you think about the two type of investments I talked about earlier, those are long-term investments. Usually, you are not going to get a return on that for years to come. Okay, and even then, it's actually not something that you can predict because you cannot control the stock market, neither can you control the real estate market. But when it comes to these YouTube videos, you have way more control. And so, for example, my channel, I have over 600 videos. I have about 700 videos now. And even though a lot of these are available to public, I have many more that are not available. And so in this case, if there are videos that are actually giving me quite a bit of return, then I could simply create more videos, i.e. assets, and those are things that I cannot do with the other two examples I gave earlier. And so you can continually create more and more assets over time, and these will bring you back a return sometimes immediately, especially when you have a large audience who really enjoys the things that you create. And so you could see how over time, this can become one of the most powerful investments that you have in your portfolio. Okay, and then you could also repurpose these in many other ways. Okay, I can use these videos as audio podcasts. I can use these videos and transcribe them as blog posts or even send them out on emails. There are so many things that you can do with all of these assets that you created that you simply cannot do with any other type of investment. And then, you can look back at these as well. Whereas when I'm looking at my, my stock portfolio, I don't have that same type of ownership and connection that I do with looking at a video I did about a year ago. There's just a really completely different feeling on that. And so if it isn't already apparent, I absolutely love the creating videos and then using them as assets that I could leverage for the long term. And so if you're thinking about doing YouTube, try to take that approach, and it will actually make the whole process a lot more fun and then a lot more rewarding in the future. And so if you were interested in more of these type of YouTube tips, I do have a playlist, a YouTube playlist. I'll leave a card up there somewhere, and I'll also leave it in the description area below. And if you had any thoughts on YouTube being assets, be sure to leave it in the comment area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, you can leave a like and subscribe. And if you wanted to support my channel further, you could do that at patreon.com/geekoutdoors. Thanks for checking out this episode.
And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.